You know, for the Suns, this is when it starts to get real. You're past the opening night energy, and you're not as well rested as you were in the offseason.
Yeah, it's time to show us what you really can do.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for Mexico City. Whoa, wow. That'll do it for our show tonight.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got Rush. Devin Booker out there with Russell. Then there's Dunn. And it's Iguodala in at the 5 roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Russell kicks to Rush. Booker outside. Here's the screen. Phoenix needs to get off a shot.
You can always count on D-Book to make the right reads when he's in pick-and-roll action. He's so smart.
Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land. 7 points in the game.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
Rush the pass to Russell. The tray. And it's Mexico City with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
To the left wing, launches it, and Mexico City another 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. Well, you look at Jay, such quick hands, second in the NBA.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Here's Dunn. It's tipped. And he uses the glass on the layup. And Mexico City leads by 20.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Booker outside. Here's Iguodala. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Yeah, Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. To the middle. Here's Iguodala.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And there's another one for Mexico City.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Here's Rush. Back to Booker. Outside Russell. A 3-ball. And it's Mexico City with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Goes up at the stripe. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Done outside. It's tipped.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. And done with the slam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. Devin Booker, three right down the hatch.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And stolen by Booker. To the paint, here's Iguodala.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Inside. And that one's good. Iguodala. Iguodala's got 11 in the second half. Here's Jay, defended by Booker. 1:33 left to play in the third. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn.
Looking now at some numbers for Rush, some last season stats for him. He averaged about 5 points a game last year, 4 rebounds and 2 assists. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
There's 1:26 left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Russell. He's got 16. They set the pick. Over in the corner, Marshall. 5 to shoot. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Rush. Russell's got 18 points.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Jay. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Pokusevski finds Russell. And it's Mexico City with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And stolen by Russell. And they're on the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you, you've got to try to prevent D'Angelo Russell from getting into the lane, because when he gets there, you are in trouble.
And he sinks the second. 11 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Jay. With 2 seconds left. Got a piece of it. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Mexico City leads by 12. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Mexico City.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Suns trail by 11. Devin Booker attacking. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, you can see D-Book fears no one when he gets into the lane on the drive. He's so good creating contact.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Booker. Mexico City leading by 9. It's deflected. Pulls up on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 14 feet away. And there's another one for Mexico City.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And the basket is good.
Yeah, one of his many attributes, guys. Booker is hard to stay with when he's pulling up off the dribble.
Oh!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. A three-pointer is right on target. Booker's got 13 points in the second half.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And Shea gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Phoenix.
D'Angelo Russell.
Here's Marshall. Puts it up off the inbound. Count the basket.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
Mexico City leading by 8. It's deflected.
Oh, send it back, Alexei Pokusevski. Make him feel that 7-foot frame.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Mexico City?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Mexico City has gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight. And he converts the layup. And he has 28 points for the game.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
There's a good screen. The drive by Booker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, the strong drive by D-Book just forces the defender's hand right there. You give this guy an opening and he will attack it.
Both free throws good from Booker. Mexico City leading by 8. Here's Jay. And he slams it one-handed.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. No one covering. Booker's got 18 points just in the second half.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
To the right side. Over to the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Jay. Rejected by Booker. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Marshall. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 6th assist on the night.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Jay, defended by Booker. Lets it go from 14. And there's another one for Mexico City.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. Now he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David. Rush with the steal. Right side, Russell. And here's Booker from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Booker's got 35.
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
Mr. Rush. Got a hand on it. Fires, high post. Yep, right through the net. He's got 25.
This guy just isn't missing today. I mean, what a day he's had from the field.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively. That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
From deep. Buries it from three-point range. And Mexico City leads by 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Rush with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Dunn passes to Booker. Mr. Rush. Fires the three. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
And he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they pick up 2.
Oh, the elite competitor that Devin Booker is. Big moment to be had. Yes, it's his time.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dunn passes to Russell.
Well, Russell is just absolutely fearless. He'll be the hero or the GOAT in that instance. Yes, sir, hero.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Number 16, taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
There's the pick. Has to rush. Takes a three. And it's Mexico City with the rebound. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And they go to the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
2 shots.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
And so it's Mexico City winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris